Do you feel the vibes?
Alright, what's up guys? This is going to be what I believe is the quickest, cleanest, and best way to clean and prep the cup up and get it ready for painting. Right? So usually when I paint cups, I'll put this Super Bond paint on it, the Krylon Super Bond, after it's cleaned. And then of course if you're going to put a vinyl sticker on here or something, a silhouette that's going to show through and you want the stainless steel to show through, you put that on first and then prime it with this. Alright, this is going to be a regular Ozark cup. Usually with these cups I don't break it from here. I'll try to take a little bit of the edge off over here and pull it down to where it totally breaks off like this, and then when you come around here you just move real slow. This usually leaves no residue. I found that when you take them off by here, for some reason it leaves residue on it. It's kind of a pain in the neck to get off of it. Alright, so let's put that aside. I just grab a rag, some old t-shirts and stuff like that, we donate most of them, but if I can grab a couple out of the donations of the t-shirts, I usually just grab those and cut them up with scissors. That's how we're going to do that. Denatured alcohol, I wipe all the cups down with denatured alcohol. It works really good for taking grease off, any kind of oils, things like that on the cup. And before I tape it, I do this also, so that the denatured alcohol is not touching the tape while it's on there. Denatured alcohol is good too because it evaporates very, very fast, and you can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, any hardware store will have denatured alcohol. Just rub it down really, really good. And another thing is I see a lot of people, they'll clean the cup and then just touch it with their fingers, which kind of defeats the purpose of cleaning the cup because your fingers carry oils and stuff like that on it. It's just if you're bothering to clean it, I don't know why. I mean, you could use like, you could rub it down with a good soap and water too. I don't use the soap and water just because I don't like the water to get into here sometimes. Because usually I'll prep the cup out and use it right away. You know, if you're ready to use the cup, I'd say prep it out. You know, don't prep it and let it sit. Right. Wipe it down really, really good. You see how fast it evaporates. Okay. So for this cup, I'm just going to dip it. There's not going to be no vinyls on it or anything, so I'm just going to tape the bottom edge here. Any kind of blue tape, green painter's tape works good, but I use the Edge Lock by Scotch. It works pretty good. Just start it up on one area and follow the line. If anything, I like to keep the tape on this side. Try never to land the tape on this side, because when you do pull it off and, you know, if you painted it, it's kind of noticeable when it's sitting up on there. Put the cup in your hand and just turn your left hand while placing this down. This is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just going to do this on the bottom. Okay, when you have it all wrapped, you can kind of taper it up to the top. Fold it all in. Okay, I'll put pieces of tape on the bottom here, but just for the video's sake, we're just going to go to the top. Now, keeping a straight line at the top isn't always easy. So I'll start it however thick I want it. Usually try to leave it as thin as possible. Just kind of start it right there. And a good way to see what you're doing, like you're out of the frame here, but is to put the cup up towards the light, and you could see where the cup is, and you can make a better line that way if you keep it up towards the light. And the same kind of process, just with the other hand, turn it. And the tape kind of guides itself for the most part. All right. That's it. I always push it down on the edges. I like the cups to be sharp and clean lines the best I can, especially with the vinyl. You put the vinyl on. This stuff works really good. If you're going to pull the vinyl off and you want a silhouette of the stainless steel behind it, it leaves really good sharp lines because this is a bonding agent in it, and it sticks to the cup really good. Most spray paints that I used over and over again, just trying new paints and stuff like that, they just don't leave the nice clean lines. When pulling the vinyl off, I like the Krylon. It dries really, really fast. It's a great product. A lot of people make these kind of super bond paints with the bonding agent in it. I just like this one because it dries really fast. And I think Sherwin-Williams also sells one in a spray can. That works actually really good too. Dries very fast also. And that's it. That's it. So this cup is ready to be painted. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, write them below. See you next time. Alright, so for this step, you take the lid that it came with. The lid facing side up. Just give it a little bit of a twist and you can drop it in the cup and it kind of secures it. Now if you're dipping it, this will secure it too. Or if you're just spraying it, it works also. This is the front of the cup, so excuse me, usually you can feel the back lip of the cup. So if you're putting any kind of designs on the back end, this could be your middle point for here and here. So I'll just kind of grab the back and where the front would be here and just line it up to where it's kind of straight. Push down. Sometimes the air builds up, you can just push it down back inside. Alright, so this one's pretty much it. This